Hi everyone, Rebecca here, the International Mind-Body Performance Coach for figure skaters. I empower skaters with the tools to create peak athletic and life performance by training their mind as efficiently as their bodies. Today I want to share with you 3 ways that skating clubs can create the best, most positive training environment. The first way is by changing it up. So this is in regards to the comfort zone. Right? We think about our comfort zone as that warm, cozy, fuzzy place where we do the same things every day and we continue to get the same outcome. We know when we're stuck in the comfort zone that we stay small, we play small, and we struggle to achieve our big goals. So by encouraging your skaters to step out of their comfort zone daily in practice, they can experience the comfort zone become expanded, get bigger. And as their comfort zone expands, they become more flexible, adaptable, and easygoing, and more able to kind of roll with the punches when things happen in competition that they didn't plan for. So what you can do as a club is you can encourage them to do things. You can create theme days, right? Encouraging them to step out of their comfort zone. So for example, one day could be getting them to sit in different spots in the dressing room. You know how they like to come into the dressing room, they always sit in their spot. Well, what if one day it was, change it up day? And essentially what they had to do was they had to shuffle spots. And if they do it as a group, they may be more inclined to actually want to do it and see it as being something fun as opposed to just a chore. Another day could be, stroke in the other direction to warm up. We all know that they like to stroke in one direction and they do a few laps and then they get on with their warm-up. Another example would be to encourage them to do jumps before spins one day and then spins before jumps another day, just to kind of change it up and to get them to take little baby steps outside their comfort zone. The second way to create that really positive environment in the arena is to understand this idea of lifting each other up. So there's room for everyone at the top. Although sometimes what happens in the world of figure skating is such a solo sport that we feel like we need to climb and claw our way to the top because there's only, one gold medal or room for one person. This mentality is very counterproductive. What ends up happening is we view our competitors in a negative way. We send out negative energy to our competitors, sort of wishing that they don't do well, wishing that they might fall or get injured before the competition. And I'll always ask skaters, what do you think about your competitors? What kind of thoughts do you have about them? And often I'll get that kind of negative response back. And what I share with them is this idea of the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So when you put negative energy out into the environment, sending it towards your competitors, you end up attracting more of that negative energy back towards you. So it is very counterproductive. Instead, if you were to wish, good fortune on your competitors and for them to skate their own personal best, and you just focus on yourself, what you'd end up doing is you'd end up attracting more of that back towards you. So we want to encourage that in the environment around the rink. Encouraging the skaters to work together, to support each other on the ice, to help each other out. The coaches to work together, each coach has their own unique talents, and if they were to come together and focus on their talents, sharing that with the skaters, can you imagine, the incredible group of skaters that you would have at your club? They would have well-tuned skills because the coaches, were focusing on their special talent and sharing that with the skaters. Also encouraging the parents to work together. And, some of those parents that have been around the rink for a lot, many years, kind of taking some of the newer parents under their wing and mentoring them and sharing kind of what this experience is all about, this crazy world of figure skating, and sitting together and, celebrating each parent's child's success. I've seen, some clubs that do it really well where, they have skaters, 1 or 2 skaters that qualify for provincials or challenge, and they come together as a club. They celebrate the skater's success. They have cake and give some money towards the skaters' travel and really celebrate that skater and what they've accomplished. I think this really creates a positive sort of group mentality that can be used with any club. The third way is for clubs to support more mindset education. So education around these concepts of things like the law of attraction, right? When we know more, we do better. And so educating our skaters, educating the parents, educating the coaches in this mindset can really strengthen the club. And also with that, also communication skills, so that skaters can communicate with their coaches and coaches can communicate with parents. And that really kind of breaks down a lot of the frustration that can arise because really there's just not enough communication happening. So supporting that communication and bringing in education around those pieces, not just the off-ice physical training, but that off-ice mental training. And when you support that as a club, skaters are going to be more inclined to believe that this is a necessary part of training and to engage in it and give 100%. So that's 3 ways that clubs can improve and create a more positive training environment. The first being changing it up, the second lifting each other up, and the third supporting that mindset education. I hope you found this really helpful. Like and share this video with somebody who you think, or club member who you think would really benefit from it. Leave me a message, let me know how it helped you, and until next time, keep your brain in the game. Bye.